newsrooms of The Sun and the Inland Valley Daily Bulletin. This is today's webcast.
With The Sun and the Daily Bulletin, I'm Megan Blaney, and on today's webcast, pain continues for the family of a slain 3-year-old. The housing market shows slight improvement, and a popular Redlands coffee shop calls it quits. Stay with us. I'll have these stories and more, including a blustery forecast and weather, right after this.
Why do so many people buy at the Sunrise Ford Superstore in Fontana? Selection. Shop the Inland Empire's largest Ford inventory on 23 acres and see why. We're the Inland Empire's #1 volume Ford dealer. Price. Save 2 ways with giant Sunrise discounts. Plus, get big factory rebates that you can take in cash or use as a down payment. The Sunrise Ford Superstore on the 10 freeway at Citrus in Fontana.
More than 100 family members and friends gathered Tuesday to remember the short life of Ethan Esparza, who was killed in a drive-by shooting the night before his 4th birthday. At St. Madeleine Catholic Church, the Reverend Alex Akeland stood next to Ethan's small white casket and remembered the little boy with the bright smile. When Ethan's casket was being loaded into the hearse after the service, his mother dropped to her knees crying. Pomona police are still investigating the shooting. Numbers released Tuesday by the California Association of Realtors for October 2006 showed a median price of a home in Riverside and San Bernardino counties of about $402,000. That's down 1.2% from September, but up 2.2% from a year ago. Sales locally were down 37.6% from October 2005. Bucking the trend, prices in the city of San Bernardino were up 13.5% from a year ago to $322,250. The California Highway Patrol says this year fewer motorists were killed in traffic accidents Thanksgiving weekend, and more were arrested on suspicion of drunken driving. Statewide, 42 people died in car crashes between 6 p.m. Wednesday and midnight on Sunday on freeways and other roads patrolled by the CHP. During the same period a year ago, 60 people were killed. There were no deaths in several CHP jurisdictions, including Arrowhead, Barstow, Morongo Basin, Needles, Rancho Cucamonga, and Riverside. There was 1 death each in the San Bernardino and Victorville station jurisdictions. Many Inland Empire CHP offices saw an increase in drunk driving arrests. The Rancho Cucamonga CHP office had the largest increase with 33 arrests between Wednesday and Sunday, a jump of 57% over last Thanksgiving weekend. The Riverside CHP station handled 7% more arrests, from 28 in 2005 to 30 this year during the same period. A man was shot to death Tuesday morning in what Montclair police believe may have been a botched carjacking or robbery. A woman called 911 at 2:21 a.m. to say a man was down in an alley in the 5200 block of Canoga Street, near the intersection of Central Avenue and Holt Boulevard. The victim, said to be a Latino man in his 20s, was shot at least once and was found lying near a dumpster and next to an idling older model primered blue and black compact car. One of Redlands' first coffee houses is closing its doors, saying it can no longer compete with larger businesses in the city's downtown. Jazz and Java, a fixture on Orange Street for more than a decade, is closing its store adjacent to the city's historic Santa Fe Depot.
I actually have very mixed emotions. It's very, very sad because I will miss, we have great customers and employees, and I absolutely love what I do every day. I'm excited to maybe move on to something else, and I don't know exactly what that will be, but it's very, very sad to leave.
And after some rain, the winds are ready to return, and in a big way, to the Inland Empire. The skies will clear Tuesday night, and by Wednesday morning, strong winds move in from the north. The National Weather Service has already issued red flag warnings for much of the Inland Empire. Temperatures will remain cool with highs in the low 60s. The nighttime lows are expected to dip into the 30s for much of the region. Winds are expected to diminish Thursday night and into Friday before returning in force on Saturday and Sunday. Low humidity will increase fire danger for the region. For all of this and more, log on 24/7 to sbsun.com or dailybulletin.com. For The Sun and the Daily Bulletin, I'm Megan Blaney. Join us again Wednesday night for another webcast.